my daughter Janory.
Hi.
This is my cousin Yanni.
Hi.
We're gonna talk about me talking to boy.
What about that one boy? Who was the one boy?
Oh, him?
Yeah, what
Girl.
about, tell us. Yeah, tell. I want to know about him.
I'm so sick of him.
Cause I'm mad at you.
I told him. I told you this.
I don't even think that.
When you say your name, just believe it.
Okay, I want to know.
I don't talk to him no more.
Even though you don't talk to him, I want to know about him. Where he come from? You ain't tell me about him. I was mad because you ain't tell me about him. So when they told me the tea, I didn't know the tea before they knew the tea.
Who is that?
You and my mama.
Why do you know the T
Cause I'm supposed to know. I'm her cousin. I'm supposed to know everything that move, walk, fly. So what about? What about? And it's a. I don't know what you and my mama got up with. But you know what? That's another topic. But yeah. What about?
I don't know, just liking him and liking him.
Like what?
He's
What?
one of them kids that don't got a daddy. Well, he got a daddy, but he's not always in their life. He like come like sometimes. He come around sometimes, not all the
He
time.
told you that's personal business.
Mm-mm. I could just tell.
He just he real
He don't got a private life. That's what's up.
he don't got a what?
That's my private life.
What do you mean a private life?
He tells
He
you
shut everything.
What? He wants you to know about his business. And boys like that, they like to play mind games.
Boys like that is the ones that's gonna go tell your business. So I keep telling you that you need to watch out for the boys that you talk to. Most little boys, like they pretty much lost right now today in the society, and it's because of the mothers that's not talking to their boys. Not majority of them, kids that's growing up from don't have fathers, so the mother is teaching them to be men.
Right. So, like for instance, a boy that I know, that I talk to, he got a daddy, but his daddy don't teach him the right way, how to be a man. He teach him the opposite way, like with materialistic things and not how to treat people.
And materialistic things,
ain't gonna get you nowhere.
I'm telling you, some of us single parents, like we just moving, just to be moving, and we on just survival mode. When we buy our kids stuff, but that ain't really what they need at all. They'll rather, you done seen it unfold with me and you. Like me being a single parent, I ain't been there too much, just always on the move, pretty much going, work, school, wherever I need to be going. And they forget, one thing they forget when they was kids. And then the second thing that they forget is what a kid actually needs. So they're not really teaching the children at all. So you need to be prepared. If you start dating right now, you will have a lot of hurt, a lot of peer pressure from other people, a lot of everything in one situation, and especially at school. Let me tell you the story about when I lost my virginity. I was 13, and I liked this dude that I had known from the time that I was like in the 5th grade. No, probably 3rd or 4th grade. He was very popular. He was cute. All the girls at school liked him. And we ended up starting to talk or whatever. About the time I got into the 6th grade, we ended up starting to talk or whatever. And he had a girlfriend at the time. But me with him, like I said, me and him had known each other since 3rd grade. So it wasn't like, we were still friends. And he ended up, all my friends around me had already had sex. Everybody had sex. So when I went up to them, I was asking them questions like, is this a bad thing? Like, am I gonna get pregnant? What am I gonna, like, I'm asking the kids this. Everybody like, nah, girl, you ain't gonna get pregnant. You ain't gonna eat it. You ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna do that. So he finally ended up letting the boy have sex. The first time I ever did it, it was very awkward. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what he was doing. It was like the most scariest moment of my life. Because I was thinking about so much stuff, like when my mama come and all this other stuff and stuff like that. So it was very awkward. So it didn't last no longer than like probably 5 minutes. But fast forward, I get to school the next day. Everybody at the school bum rushed me. Came up to me and told me, Mama, well, you had sex with so-and-so, and basically like a group of girls just surrounded me like, you hella nasty, and you ratchet for that. And I ended up almost fighting the girls. Like, almost fighting them. And I just remember this one teacher had walked up on me, and she had, I can't remember her name, but she had pulled me inside her classroom, and she was like, what is going on, Janae? What is going on? But I was so embarrassed, and my feelings was so hurt that he would go back to school and tell everybody this. So, like, now I'm walking around the school, but remind you, like, all these girls that's running up to me, majority of them had already had sex. But I guess because the dude was very popular at school, like, he was very nice looking, like, all the girls at the school liked him or whatever. And they full blown just attacked me. It was just like, you hella nasty, and all this stuff. So I had went up to him and I asked him, like, I was crying. Like, I was more so hurt that he'll break our friendship than anything. And when I went up to him and I asked him about it, he was just like, oh, well, he told somebody else, and then the other person told the other people. And I was like, well, I told you not to tell nobody because I could get in trouble at home. The teachers could call my mama, all of this. And he was just like, I'm sorry, I apologize. I go to the other dude. I asked him, like, why would you even spread that? Like, and he was more of my best friend than anything. And I was like, well, why would you go to school and spread that around? And you know how I am and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, it's all fun and games. Turn around, like less than 3 years later, the same dude walked up to me and told me he was in love with me. And that's why I'm trying to get you to slow down on, especially in school. Like, I pretty much got bullied on from that point on. Like, the girls called me nasty. They called me ratchet, or, well, ratchet wasn't the word at the time, but HOE. They called me everything. And it was all because I just gave somebody something that I cherished at the time. And it was for nothing. Like, I didn't even talk to the boy. I probably talked to him like months down the line. That's why I be trying to tell you to kind of slow down with the guys that you're talking to. Like, they gonna lie to you. Know this.
They're gonna tell you everything you want to hear.
Everything that you want to hear. Like, baby, you cute. You fine. You so pretty. Your skin look like wine. They gonna tell you all of that. And it's a chance that they could go back and tell your business to everybody.
Everything you tell me. Especially when it's another girl
involved.
She gonna know everything about you. And
then she gonna attack you, have other girls abusing on you, telling you and they kids. So, you know, with that type of a situation, they gonna be like, oh, you hella black, and you hella dirty, and you this, and you that, and then you this. I don't want you to put yourself in a situation like that, just trying to be in a follower situation, because I was peer pressured to my first time having sex.
I ain't got one boy so far in life, because I ain't made it through life yet. But I'm glad
you figured that out. What the hell?
Alright, so I only got one boy so far. And he, I don't know what to call him. I don't know how to describe him. He don't know this.
And that's the only boy you know?
In my life,
Mm-hmm.
that I can remember. All the other boys were just flings. I ain't gonna call myself that. I was just, you know.
Okay.
It's the only boy I actually liked it. So, I did it. Like, mama, hers was purposed by other people. It was something I made the decision that I wanted to do.
Why?
I don't know. I can't tell you why. I just did it. I don't know why I did it. It wasn't even like me and my friends sit down and talk about it. It was just like we talked about it and we wanted to do it with each other, so that's what we did. Things got hand and life got real. So, just don't have sex, okay?
And if you do decide, you need to come and let me know as soon as possible, because I want to make sure that I'm protecting you at all times. I'm not too much upset of you making the action, because I did it when I was a kid, but it's not okay. But I would rather be with you to support you than against you in that situation. Because I want to make sure that you're protected from STDs. I want to make sure that you're protected from pregnancy. I want to make sure that you're protected, that I tell you exactly how it goes, so he doesn't mess up nothing down there.
Right, don't be like me. Don't hide it. Just tell her. Not like you know she's crazy, but you know.
I'm not
Just come in softly.
I'm not that crazy.
I just need to talk to you more.
No
You
more.
gotta do is be like, I need to talk to you. It's something serious. Like, you know, don't be so, like, don't say nothing, because it's gonna get different. Something else might happen, then you ain't gonna know what to do. You just gonna feel like, man, you gotta tell them, you know? But don't be sneaky, because they're here for a reason. Like, we should be able to tell them anything and everything about us, our life.
And
they
that's why I
we
say
growing
that
up.
you have to trust me at some point in your life, because if you don't have trust in me, then you have trust in nobody in the world. Because nobody in the world loves you more than me. At all. Ever. Never ever. I wouldn't lie to you about any situations.
Because they've been through it before we have.
I'm telling you, and it's like the circle of life.
Then, you going to pick up stuff from her. Because I pick up stuff from my mama. Act like my mama when they come to boys. I have a bad tendency of treating people how they treat me. So I forgive, and they treat me like I'm nothing. But I still deal with that person because I love them, and my mama do the same thing. So it's like you gonna pick up stuff.
But at the same, they go into a whole nother topic. But at the same time, you gotta, first of all, this is why I be telling Janory about insecurities. All insecurities in your life you need to get rid of, because it allows you to tolerate somebody treating you that way. When people show you who they are, believe them, and don't be delusional and think that it's opposite from anything else. The only reason that women get cheated on because they allow the man to get cheated on. I mean, if they allow the man to keep cheating. Only reason they get lied to is because they allowed the man to lie to them and stayed in a situation. How would you ever teach somebody a lesson by letting them hurt you and then coming back? So I be trying to talk to Janory about her insecurities and stuff like that, because I'm telling you, insecurities will make you feel like you can't do something when you honestly can. First of all, you ain't even supposed to have no man, but we gonna let you slide. That's one thing. But secondly, if he not doing it right now, he not ready. He's only a kid. I don't even know how you expecting something out of a kid. He learning just like you learning. He can't tell you nothing. Anything that you give from him, you give from your mom. I guess you just hanging on to feel that love, the void of your daddy being gone or whatever the situation may be. But it's going to lead you down a long road of cheating, lying, being betrayed, and everything. But when you come up from that road, know that you were the one that did all this. Like the old people say, the game never changed, it's just the players. If his daddy doing all that and showing it to his son, he's gonna do the exact same. It's not gonna be no different. He don't have a mother. He don't have someone that's supposed to be nourishing him as a child on up. He only got a dad that's putting structure inside, so he doesn't know what love is. Besides from his dad's side, but he'll never know what it is with a woman. So he gonna keep searching for women because he don't know what a woman is. Because he don't have to take the road that you want to take. You try not to involve yourself in situations like that. And it's gonna come. Trust me. It's going to come. A boy go, Janory, can I feel your booty? And from that day on,
Especially when you get to high school.
from that day on, he gonna be starting, well, I love you. The love that I got for you, it just make you feel so, it makes me just want to spend the rest of my life with you. You need to tell him, gonna be like, yeah, baby, yeah, come spend the rest of my life. Forgetting that y'all only 13 and 12 years old. You know how long 13 and 12 years old? You gonna be 75 with the same man for the rest of your life. No, that's not how that's gonna go. That's why I'm gonna stop you from watching Princess and Cinderella stories. Cause y'all believe y'all just supposed to get swept up off y'all. That's not how that go, man. That's not how that go. You gotta go through trials. You gotta go through a few men. You gotta see what type of man you like. If you like skinny dudes, if you like fat, if you like this, if you like that, you gotta go through that whole cycle. And right now, this ain't where the cycle begins and them to have insecurities. So then when you start dating him, and he got all these insecurities from his mom, dad, whoever he gets his insecurities from, then he just pretty much gonna, when you trigger those insecurities, he's gonna either leave you alone or start dealing with other women. Are you ready to go down that road?
No.
Because heartbreak is hit. I've been heartbroken a few times. Let's just say you don't want to get yourself stuck in a situation like that. Not this young. I'll be more willing to talk about this, in the details on that part, maybe high school or something like that. Then I'll probably be like, okay, Janory, she really like boys. She really want to date somebody. But you just entering middle school.
What grade you in? 7?
8. No, yeah, 7.
She don't even know what grade she is. She's talking about she wants to talk to boys. What's wrong with the child?
Oh, you only in 7.
Yeah.
She 2 years behind me.
Yeah. Well, her birthday fall in October. So she had to go the next year when she was turning 6.
Well, why? Miss Ward! Hey, boy, you know.
You got to buy yourself a car?
I mean, yeah. I'm a pay car anyway. Car. Some people get stuff handed to them. We don't have time to do that.
Yes. I handed you lights. I handed you water. I handed you gas. I handed you my car. I handed you some clothes, some shoes. Come on now, don't be unappreciative. Don't do that. Don't do that. I work very hard to hand you all those things.
Realistic stuff like the Alexander McQueen's, the new iPhone.
You can't even spell Alexander McQueen. I ain't buying you nothing that you can't spell, okay? That's always gonna be a rule.
Hey, I can spell iPhone. Right, iPhone 11.
I can spell lost too.
You take the skin off. I'm gonna take the skin off.
I don't eat the skin.
That's your preference. I have Cortez over there, Crab King on DELMAR.
He on the Crab King place?
Black owned. Support. Do your friends try to peer pressure you to talking to people?
No.
Do they ever like make you feel bad that you're not talking to somebody?
No. Like when I was talking about that boy earlier, and I was like that he was like nice and stuff. They always think that we dating because we would like hug him and we walk down the hallway, and then they would be like, oh, look at y'all. And I'm like, we not dating.
Okay, then you know, just to be aggravating. Like, oh, look at them. Janory and Blase sitting in the tree.
No, nobody did this before. That's so lame.
Hey.
That's so lame. That's so over with. That's over with.
The game changed. The players stay the same. Okay, y'all probably got some hip ass Janory. Some stupid shit.
He goes most of the people, like girls.
I see him like in the morning, like in the afternoon. So I don't know who he be hugging. Yeah, he be hugging people in his classroom, girls in his classroom, I think.
Why?
Because they play so right.
Girl.
No, for real, it do. Like, because people don't know. Okay, Janory, let's.
Y'all kids is funny.
No, for real, because let's just start. Like, I ain't gonna say that ain't your friend, but girls like that, yeah. She might say that to you, and he might hug another girl, and she might say the same thing. I'm just saying. You know. What? You know. Come on now. Don't play.
I don't know. I am too.
I'm right.
Anything today?
Yeah, people are who they are. You can't change a person, and we all learning.
Thing.
History class.
What you learned?
They go off about what they've been around, or they just mirror what other people do.
They just mirrors of their parents, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much that's what the lesson that you need to learn. Don't trust. And I'm not trying to, you know, you gonna have friends to come in your life and everything else, but like I said, I should always be the first person that you trust to come tell something to, because I just want to make sure that you're doing it correctly, and I just want to make sure that you're not getting harmed in the situation. Make sure that these guys that you are talking to are real fit, because you don't want to waste no time. You should not be dating until you get up into high school, but I'd rather for you to tell me that you're dating than to try to sneak around and date and then do something wrong.
Right, and then you can always call and tell me, like I call and tell Anisha all my secrets and everything. She know everything.
Those boys were asking me out today. Cause I was like, cause he had texted me last night. He said something, right? And then I was like, what? He said he had texted me again. I was like, when did I? He was like, he had told me that but you said you wanted to be official or whatever. I said I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. I said if Julie wants to be official, I'll think about it.
He sound controlling, sis. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He sounds very controlling. He's talking about something. You said you was gonna do this for real? Nah, that ain't what I said, man, sir. That's not what I said. It was not.
He was asking.
Next time you say something like you asking me or you telling me.
He said, okay, and then he said something, and then he was like, and then I had put it like a, you know, I got tired of replying to him, so I had put like a thumbs up emoji to his text.
You one of those play hard to get. Okay. I understand.
No, that's not how you're supposed to be. Don't listen to her.
I'm for real.
Let her be easy by herself. Let her be easy by herself.
so messed up. I'm hard to get.
I'm telling you, the dudes are going to always follow the girls that are hard to get. And it's going to become a competition where it's all the dudes just trying to see who can get you.
And you see what happened to me. Who got me?
You got to be more cautious about who it is. Because the dude that probably really, really cares about you probably sitting all the way in the front of the classroom paying attention to the teacher.
Nobody in my class pay attention.
And that's why I go. I need to get you all in that school. And bye to Yanni. Bye to Janory.
Bye.
And bye to Mom.
I'm going to work tomorrow. She messed up the whole video. You want to be in here? And that's all you have to say.
I remember it was all bad.